Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a timeless pick a card, a love reading. So this is about your next serious relationship. So I felt motivated to do this, so here we go. I have a purple bird in a nest, a blue bird in a nest, and a little green bird in a nest. Pile 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to move the other two out of the way and let's see what the cards have to tell us. This is for anybody, doesn't matter your sign. I'm not focusing on zodiac signs here. This is all about energy. So here we go. Purple bird, pile number 1. I'm going to actually flip these over and do it this way. So we have the koi fish, great adventure, take the lead, abundance, 8 of material. Okay, I'll have to go this way. I didn't plan it out that well. It was kind of random thought. I just felt motivated. The sun, fertility with the watermelon, 7 of Pentacles, gateway, 10 of Ariel, and King of Ariel. Okay. So let's see what we have. Let me just have a moment to have a look at this before I start reading the cards. Okay, so the koi fish is there is always enough. So as somebody here is definitely, feels like they have enough or always will. There's someone with a lot of good luck and good fortune here with the koi fish. Very nice. Oops, my camera is wanting to play autofocus randomly. There, I just have to turn it on and off. It seems to set it right. And we have great adventure. So it's about taking a risk. It's sort of like the 6 of Wands energy, but this is somebody who definitely has been planning for their success, and they're having some. They've had some wins and some losses here. Energy of taking the lead. Now this is your energy as well as the other person's energy. Okay, but this is overall a collective energy about your next serious relationship. So somebody's going to take the lead. Now I actually feel like we have someone here who has that leadership qualities. I see a lot of abundance, something blossoming here. So there's definitely something blossoming. Some of you may already be seeing this person. You may be seeing them already and feel like, this is somebody who definitely you want to build with. But I feel like the energy of the person here, which I feel is this King of Ariel. Now, don't look at the genders. It's an energy of somebody who's financially stable, somebody who's successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. So definitely leadership qualities. Somebody who, they could be a business owner, own land, or they could be somebody who, has managed to become very it looks like this person's quite well off. They're doing well, they're stable. But this is also a person who's looking for a partner with similar qualities. But now we have the sun. So I do feel there's an energy here of, and we have the fertility, which is very much like the Empress. So it looks to me like the birth of something new. Some of you, this is a whole new person. Okay, so some of you, you already know them. There's something already blossoming. There's a lot of abundance, I feel, between you and this person. But what I'm seeing is this person looking at the 10 of Ariel. And they're looking at the this energy of they're looking for someone they can rely on. Somebody who's there for them. Okay, but it's also a person who has a lot of pride. This is somebody who has a lot of pride. They like to be a good provider. So what I'm seeing is a person who has had a lot of success. They've been chasing it. You can see they've had a lot of good luck and fortune. And now this person feels they have enough. So it's like they have enough to partner up. This is a person who's planned for some time, making sure they have everything they need. Everything is stable and solid before they move towards a relationship. Obviously something committed, because this is about a commitment. It's two people looking out for each other's best interest, being there through thick and thin. One thing about this person, you'll never not have enough. They have a sense of pride, so they'll always make sure that you have the things that you need. But they do want a partner. And that's where I feel that fertility comes in. So that definitely high vibrational energy, very positive, very happy. So somebody who wants to build, So I can see this person here, seeing this Empress energy, the fertility, that you have a lot to offer. I do see the Seven of Pentacles, so it's an energy of being patient. So there's a need for a little bit of patience. You may have met this person already, or you're going to meet them possibly. Now, it's a place where people do business, where they spend money. It could be a coffee shop, a restaurant. It could be a mall or a park. Any place where it's safe, where people may go and spend some money. Could be at a kiosk, for that matter, where you meet this person. You could go to their business, or they could come to your place of work. You might even work with this person. But I feel this person, when this person's ready, they'll take that leap of faith. This is someone very powerful, very strong. But what they're looking at here that gets me, and I seen it right away, is they're looking at this partnership. They're seeing, this is a person who knows a good opportunity when they see it. But what they're seeing is the Empress energy, the strength. That somebody here is very strong, very committed, somebody they can rely on. Now, if this is a person who had to travel for work, I feel they would want someone they can count on to take care of things for them. But you're going to get the same in return from this person. This is somebody who likes to be a good provider. You'll always be provided for. There'll always be enough. See, it's when two people come together. And what I'm seeing is this person, I feel this is someone who, with this fertility, which is like Empress energy, it's like someone who has a lot of creative energy, very loving, very kind, very nurturing, very balanced. So they're looking for a balanced partner like themselves. But it's about two people who balance each other out. You see, what one person is good at or isn't good at, the other person is. So you come together, and form this partnership. So they're not looking for a wealthy partner. They're looking at the other things that are needed to balance out a relationship. So really nice energy. So this person is definitely seeing that Empress energy as somebody very strong, very capable, someone they'd like to have as a partner. And with that Seven of Pentacles, it's an energy too. Like I say, this is someone who definitely invests. Okay, so it's an energy of this person investing, and they actually may juggle a lot too. And I noticed that they may juggle a lot. They work a lot. I feel as though this person is definitely somebody who doesn't put all their eggs in one basket. Okay, so they're invested, I feel, in a few things. So they're definitely looking for a very capable partner. Someone who's solid, strong, brave, someone who's there for them when they need them, if they have to travel for work. But the one thing I do see also is if you, say you were the Empress, you could be the King of Ariel, but say you're in that energy. So this is what I see. If you wanted to start something, invest in something on your own, something creative, this person would be there for you. I don't see anything about controlling. In fact, this person sees that as an opportunity. So they like that energy. I feel this person does work a lot. I do feel they juggle. They're always busy working. Work, and no play, almost, except for this person. And what I feel, it's this person's kind of like, they have a lot of high vibrational positive. Every day is a new day. I feel this person keeps busy, whether they're at home or at work, whatever they're doing. I also see this person very connected to Earth. So I feel they have that side of themselves where they like adventures. They may like outdoorsy things. They might like gardening. They could be into whitewater rafting, mountain biking, rock climbing, anything, camping, that kind of thing. It's like they work, and then they are ready to play. They're not all work and no play, actually. Not at all. In fact, I see this person being somebody who has a lot of interest. And I do feel as well with that Empress energy, that fertility with this energy. Now, this is someone who enjoys a very good meal. They can be a little eclectic. They like to try new food. They like to sit and enjoy a good meal in the company of somebody. You see, so this is the kind of energy this person is. And it's also an energy of someone who, when they can partner up with someone, they do spend a lot of time together, days putting around the home, doing things, but then also working. But they're definitely there. I don't see any controlling energy. In fact, I see this person very much interested in investing in somebody who's very creative and they have a lot to offer. So if you feel you're in that Empress energy, they see you as someone who has a lot to offer. You see, that loving, nurturing, caring energy. Is a lot of water here in this watermelon. You can see it's ready to burst. So, yeah, it's also someone who may be thinking about having children. They could be in that time of life where they're looking for the future mother of their children, but it definitely doesn't have to be that energy. But they're definitely interested in investing in somebody who has that energy. And they've been waiting. This is someone who's waited patiently. So you may have already met them. They may already have their eye on you. And when the timing is right, this person's going to take that opportunity. See that open door. You see the gateway, taking the opportunity. They're very strong. This person's definitely, I feel they're the one who's going to take the lead, this King of Ariel. But it's possible you will too. But what I see is a couple who have leadership qualities. Stable, reliable, definitely financially stable. You'll always have enough with this person. You see, there's always enough. The koi fish. There's a lot of abundance here. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. I feel with this person too, like I feel with the sun here, they're definitely very positive. I feel this is somebody who kind of gets up in a pretty good mood every morning. They like to kind of get right to things. I feel as though they sort of plan out their day. I feel they sort of plan out their day and then they just go for it. They juggle a lot and then they're ready to kind of play, you see. But they're definitely, I feel quite chill, definitely. This person though, and I don't see anything about them, because sometimes this is almost like a King of Pentacles energy. I feel it's an energy of somebody who sometimes can be miserly, but this person's not. You'll be provided for. This person will take care of you. They have that sense of pride as well, but their ego does not get in the way. Like they don't need to control you, or they don't expect you to be the one to cook and clean and do all that. They're not, this person's not about that. They're actually, the work, the money is a big deal though. I can't deny that energy. And I'll tell you something about this person. If you're in that fertility energy, okay, the Empress energy, and you shower all your loving and nurturing and caring on this person, they will reward you. Okay. Oh, absolutely. So yeah, if you wanted to work from home or take care of things, they'd be good with that too. But it's sort of like whatever you want. Okay. This person's open to opportunities. They're open, I feel. Definitely somebody very, very chill in a lot of ways though. They know how to relax, definitely. They know how to, hang around home for a day and just kind of putter. But they are busy. They're not somebody who, doesn't have ambition because they're a leader, okay? I feel they're actually, if you haven't met them, I feel this person's probably already kind of checked you out at some point. You may have gone to their place of business or vice versa, or you've run into each other someplace. You could actually run into each other in a doorway, it's telling me. And just smile or have some kind of a conversation. They may actually reach out and ask you if you're with anybody, if you're seeing anybody. They definitely want you all to themselves. There's no doubt there. They're likely going to wait till you're by yourself too before they say anything or reach out, because I feel they're going to, they want to take the best opportunity that they can. So, but some of this may have happened. You may already, be seeing this person. So these are some of the things that they're probably looking at. And some of these are likely things that you're looking at too about investing. But I do think this person, you do have to be a little patient with this person. I feel they're very patient too. Like if you have things you want to do, things you want to start that you're busy with, if you want to go off on a weekend with your friends, they're fine with that. They definitely have a lot of patience. Yeah, absolutely. But I think this person's going to put a lot of effort into this to let you know they're invested and that they're interested. I feel there's some vice versa energy there. But for a lot of you, the biggest energy is this person's going to wait for the right opportunity to reach out. They're going to come on quite strong, but I don't see a lot of flirty or passionate energy. In fact, I feel they're going to kind of ask you if you want to just do something, possibly outdoors, or like I say, go for lunch, go for dinner, things like that, take a walk in the park, whatever it is. I feel you'll have some things in common. It looks like there's just a lot of abundance. This is something that's going to blossom over time. It's going to just blossom and grow. Okay, the abundance, the energy, the collective energy between you will become more and more obvious. So there is that need for a little patience there. But do let this person know you're invested, okay, that you're interested. Okay, so it's almost like you're both taking the lead at something, but I feel this person's definitely looking for a very solid, reliable partner, and they're going to put in work to show you that they are as well. So they could be a farmer, a business owner, a gardener. They could have greenhouses. It's definitely a person connected to earth, or they're just maybe a financial advisor, things like that. They could even work in a bank, an accountant or anything like that. But they definitely are very much connected to earth. So there's someone who definitely, is quite particular who they show their interest in. They're quite particular. I don't think they're picky, but they have their likes, they have their wants, definitely. So I feel they're just going to wait for the right opportunity. So I feel there is going to be one here at some point. So do get yourself out there. Get yourself out shopping, restaurants, coffee shops, parks, whatever it is, and kind of keep an eye around you. But I don't think you'll really have to do that because for some reason I feel this person's already kind of got their eye on you. They just don't know yet if you're invested in anyone. So they want to make sure of that before they come in. They're definitely not afraid of starting it. They're not afraid of expressing themselves. Not at all. In fact, they'll likely come up and be quite pleasant. But what I also like here with the fertility, this Empress energy, this watermelon, and this King of Ariel, what we have is two people, a lot of very sensuous energy here. So this is definitely somebody who's not in a really big hurry, but they're not moving slow either. I feel like it's going to move along just nice. I do see this person sees this as an adventure. Okay, so they have some pretty high vibrational energy. And it does look like they've played the field and dated some people. I feel they just haven't found the right partner until you come along. See, the Empress energy. This person knows, they know the kind of person they want. There's no doubt. And they know how to size somebody up if they're right for them, I feel. Yeah, absolutely. I feel as though they're just going to go for it at some point. I think there's going to be quite a strong connection between the two of you. I see some happiness here as things kind of move along. But this person will do things when they're ready. So there can't be any kind of controlling energy. So with this fertility with the sun and that great adventure at the top, do focus on your own successes. They're very... this isn't somebody who wants to lock you down and make you a housewife. That they would love that, but that's not something they require. This person's definitely about money and partnerships, building a legacy. So, but yeah, if you like I say, if you wanted to start something creative, they would definitely invest in that and be patient with you too. So pretty interesting energy with this person. Feel they're pretty balanced and they're looking for somebody who's balanced, somebody who balances out their life as well, which we have with the King of Ariel and the Empress energy here. They're definitely attracted to some kind of high vibrational energy. So if you are busy, this person may watch you at work or something. They see you busy juggling a lot of things, being very stable and very grounded about it, and being very kind and very gracious with that energy. That's what's going to attract to this person. They also are somebody, I feel, who they like to have someone who kind of dresses nice. I'm not going to say arm candy, that term. I don't think that's the thing. This person's much more earthy. They don't really put on a whole lot of airs when they're out and about. I actually feel, like I say, they're very connected to earth. So there's a lot of energy of things being very natural. They may actually check you out if you are somebody who dresses in a fairly earthy and natural way. Doesn't mean you're not fancy or dressed up, but there's that earth quality. That's what attracts this person. So pretty interesting. So there you are. I got one more card that I saved to the end. So the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So there you go. Like I said, this person, they work really hard. They get up, they plan their day, they work hard, they get through it. And then they have when they've had enough work, then they're ready to play. So they have an adventuresome side. They may like to travel. They may want a travel partner. You could meet this person traveling. It's possible, visiting someplace. Or vice versa. They could be coming, to some place you work or someplace where you go. But I feel a lot of you, they've already kind of got their eye on you a little bit here. So if you've been out recently, I don't think this is something long and drawn out. I do think there is a need for some patience, but I feel that the patience is mostly of this person. It has to do with the timing. It's like they want to time things just right, okay? But they're open. They're ready to just leap forward here with that unicorn. Very, very strong person, very stable. I feel possibly well respected as well. So there you go. So the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So this person will get through their workday to spend time with you. So don't worry about sitting around waiting for this person to, pay attention. They'll make it work. They'll plan their day and their time accordingly. So I feel like you'll make plans too with this person. I do think you'll spend time with them. I feel like adventures, doing things, weekend things. But I also see you chilling, lazing around with this person, kind of puttering. This is also a person who a lot of times likes history. They like to, explore history. So that's why I feel they may be someone who likes to travel. I definitely sense a little bit of eclectic energy, or maybe it's not eclectic. What's the word that I'm thinking? They like to try things. They like to try new things. Okay, that's what I feel. New foods, things like that. They like to savor it. They're just, I don't know, a little eccentric maybe in some ways, but yet very balanced. So yeah, lovely energy. So I hope you like this reading. I hope it rings true. If you don't have a clue about this, get yourself out there. Don't miss opportunities, okay? Because this person is looking for somebody, okay? They're definitely looking for someone. They want to start something. They're ready. They have enough. And this person, I'll tell you, they have enough for two. So but I feel like both of you are going to just come together and create this abundance, together. You're going to keep building something here. So take care. I'm going to pause and clear this up and start deck number 2. All right, there we are with deck number 2, the bluebird in the nest. Just put that aside. We'll put it up there where we can see it. I love these. I thought they were cute. I've had them for quite a while. So, oh yeah, flipping over. So there we are, deck number 2. Again, this is about your next serious relationship. So we have the sandpiper, dedicated effort. So the sandpiper is about being playful, being more playful, and the dedicated effort. So it's like two people working, building something here. Nice. Joy and delight. I see some relaxation and the Hierophant. I see the Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands energy. I see the Strength, Adventures, King of Michael, Knight of Raphael, and this one we have to save till later. I did those last. That's the outcome energy, just a little food for thought. Okay, I almost forgot. There we go. So we have the sandpiper. So what I feel here is someone who's playful. Someone who's playful likes to have a good time. But I see some dedicated effort here and that joy and delight. So I feel this is somebody who kind of always looks at the positive side of things. I feel they're looking for somebody kind of like-minded and they want to build something. But I see two people here going to put in dedicated effort. This is someone who's going to put in a lot of effort. You see the joy, and this is somebody who'll put a lot of effort into making you happy. I feel they probably have a pretty good sense of humor. They can like to play around, maybe be a little silly. They're definitely going to be finding you attractive, vice versa, more than likely. A lot of youthful energy with this person, but yet I do see this person who definitely works hard. So they are looking for a partner they want to build. So I also see the relaxation and the Hierophant. I think this person, it's funny here, and yet we got the King of Michael and the Knight of Raphael down below. So I feel with this King of Michael, this is someone who can be quite serious. So you could be the playful, youthful, like to have a good time. Somebody who, could be pretty funny. And I feel this is someone here who's kind of serious. But yet they have this emotional side. And someone who kind of keeps, they're deeply emotional, like to have deep conversations, but they have this deeply emotional side. Likely something they don't let a person know right away. So you may have a little trouble getting on the same page with communication with this person, but I actually feel because the Hierophant is also about teaching. It's learning. So I actually feel, and then with that Ace of Fire, a lot of passion and creativity. It's also an energy of growth, room for growth, and I see a lot of strength. So I feel you may have trouble getting on the same page at first. You're a little bit different than each other, possibly the way you communicate or just how you live your day-to-day lives. But I feel like you're going to teach, one of you is going to teach the other person to be less serious, a little less, maybe a little more emotional, or someone who will talk and share their emotions, because there's something going to be learned here. You're going to learn something from each other. And I feel it's good, though, because I see the strength. There's a lot of strength and confidence here. So it's an energy of having to be strong and confident, okay, to look at things like an adventure. I feel this King of Michael energy is somebody who's has a lot of inner wisdom, a lot of knowledge, possibly educated. They could even be a teacher, a lawyer, things like that. Or they could be Air Force, Army, a police officer, pilot, anything like that. It's just definitely a person who, they do like to learn. So I do think this person's fairly open to learn. And I feel they have that emotional side. In fact, I feel this is someone who's going to learn to be more emotional and actually even romantic. I think this is a person who is going to strategize how to sweep you off your feet. So they definitely have sort of a dual personality. And it's possible they have their playful side, and then they're fun-loving, maybe like to act silly. So there's things you're going to learn from each other. I feel like it's almost like they have two sides. Okay. But like I say, you may just teach each other the way, different ways of being. So, but I can see the adventure. I feel this person definitely has an adventuresome spirit, but you can see that water flowing. See, I feel this person's going to learn how to be a little more emotional, to put themselves out there. But I feel if you are the person who's in that playful, youthful, like to have a good time energy, I feel that this person's going to teach you how to relax a little bit, how to chill out. If you're really passionate, fiery, you're always focused on something, you might actually get on a soapbox once in a while and kind of rant about things, or them. Okay, take it how it resonates. So there's this energy of relaxation, just kind of chilling. I actually feel here, I feel like you're going to teach each other different ways of kind of being around each other. But I see the energy of being open. See, it's an energy of being open, to learn to relax and chill, to get on the same page. So it's how you're both going to conduct yourself. There's definitely some differences. But I feel because there's such a strong connection between the two of you, there's going to be a lot of passion here. I do think this person has a romantic side, or they're going to learn to be more romantic, more emotional, let their feelings flow. I really actually like this energy because I feel the energy is open, because there's such a positive vibration. There's such a high vibrational energy here with that joy and delight, looking at things from the positive, looking at it like adventure, sort of exploring and getting to know each other. So it's about, I actually feel this person may like to travel. I feel they like to go to destinations and kind of chill. But it just really looks like you're going to teach each other different. One of you is one way, one of you is the other, and you're going to teach each other how to be this way. So it's about being open. It's really important here. The message is to see the joy and the delight of being open, like opening your heart to joy, to look at this in a positive way, learning to relax a little more, chill out. If you're the kind of person who come home from work or whatever, and I got to do the dish, I got to do the laundry, and you find yourself tired at the end of the day, no time for your partner or to spend with your person, or vice versa. It's learning to relax and just take care of the things that are the most important, which is the relationship, being on the same page. But it's how you're both going to conduct yourself. You see, you're going to learn things from each other here. to get on that same page, because I actually feel you have some similar things in your lives. You both like adventure. I do think this person does, and I definitely that the sandpiper spirit does. To see, it's energy of two people working together. It's going to take a dedicated effort. You're both going to have to work on some of these things, but the connection is so strong, and it is an energy of joy and delight, looking at this as an adventure. You see, seeing the bright side of having to learn to kind of relax, or teach this person how to relax. It could go either way, but there's definitely a bit of a duality here. So with the Knight of Raphael, this person is definitely somebody who is going to learn over time. How they conduct themselves. They're going to put some thought into it. They are definitely very analytical. So they're likely going to be strategizing and finding ways over time to be more romantic. And I'm going to tell you, deep inside this person, they're likely a lot more dramatic. They're definitely very introspective. So they like to kind of think about things. So it's a person where you have a conversation, say how they're conducting themselves, they're being too serious, whatever the situation. Just do it in a kind way, in an open way, in a positive way, and just leave it with them. Because they will think about it. They will become introspective, and then they will become, over time, more romantic. And, if that's what you're wanting. It could be other things, just sharing their feelings a little bit more. But I actually feel they have a romantic side. And I actually feel this person likes to have deep conversations. Absolutely. There's definitely a strong physical connection. I feel this person's very strong-willed, strong-minded, so they may be some opinionated, but I actually feel now that playful spirit could be that way too, because I see someone who kind of gets on a soapbox and kind of rants a little bit. Yeah, pretty interesting, actually. I feel like, it's an energy, sort of see how it goes, I guess, but it's really, I think the message in the center is to look at it in a positive way, because I actually feel like you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. I do think they like to have those deep conversations. I do feel like they always like to learn. Okay, very bright person, but very analytical. They like to take a little time to think before they, take action and do things. But I feel it's definitely, there's something to do with that emotional energy. Yeah, this person definitely expects you to be in your integrity. They do. They say what's on their mind. They may come across as a little curt, a little blunt in some ways, but then so can the sandpiper spirit. But it's about being playful, looking at the bright side of it and kind of laughing it off at times. I actually feel that you will. And I think you're going to have a pretty good time with this person. I do think you're going to do some traveling or go places, do things, explore some things together. Just looking at it like an adventure. I feel this is somebody here who, kind of looks at things like an adventure, because they like to learn. I feel they may like to travel. They may like history, things like that. They may like to read, maybe even write. They're quite well respected, I feel. They definitely like, command respect, but they give it in turn. So this person's definitely somebody who likes open and honest communication. So definitely never be afraid to express yourself with this person. Okay. I don't see anybody with a temper or anything like that. I do see room for growth with the Ace of Fire. I see a lot of creative energy. This person sees a good opportunity. They see this as an opportunity. So I think the first thing this person's going to do, if you aren't already seeing them, is likely want to just go somewhere and hang out. Could even be someplace romantic. So give them a little bit of time, though, to gain that confidence about where to go, because they are someone who kind of, takes that seriously. So I actually feel they are romantic. It's just not something they just put out there very quickly. It just takes them a bit of time. But I feel like your first date, things you do, like I say, could be a drive, walk in the park, just going someplace. Could be just them. This is someone who likes to teach people things too. They may take you and show you things, their favorite places, things like that. So, and it could be a way they express themselves, but they'll definitely strategize to find romantic places and things to do as well. So, yeah, I like this energy. This is definitely an energy of change. Both of you are going to change a little bit. You're going to become more like the other person in some ways, and you're going to be open. Why? Because it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy. So it's saying to just look at it like an adventure. I feel this person will. It's possible they learn to do that as a child, or you are the one who's teaching them that because you did that as a child. Okay, so they may take you to places that when they were young, things like that. And when somebody does that, it usually means they're pretty interested in you. So looks like this is going to be a pretty serious relationship. Now, they definitely, they have a romantic side. I do think they may be a little bit of work, there for some of you. That romantic energy, but they definitely are somebody who will be thinking how to sweep you off your feet. So that's why I feel like you might just hang out, do some things, chill out together, read a book. They're definitely a together person. They're always learning. They're very bright. As far, like I say, they could be a pilot, work in the Army, the Air Force. They like to share their adventures, and that's what I feel is interesting. They're going to, the things that they know, the things that they learn, they're likely going to share with you. So that's when you know this person has feelings. They definitely take a little time to explore their feelings, their emotions, but I actually feel it's going to go well, very well, because of the strength. This person's strong, they're confident. Once they know they feel strong and confident, definitely the physical connection is there. The attraction. I also feel they have a creative side, or one of you definitely has this creative side. And that's where you're just going to teach each other these things. You're going to kind of come together and be one, you're going to, so there's this beautiful growth, but there's so much passion. It's an adventure. It feels good. And I do think the emotions are going to start to definitely flow here. Lovely. So I'll pull out the other card here, and I am a spirit having a human experience, and I am here to get closer to love. So there you go. Perfectly fitting for this person. So this is the thing. They're always learning. See, the human spirit, having a human experience. They're going to share some of their experiences, places they've gone, maybe where they've hung out, adventures. So I really like this. And it could be yourself that does that too, which could inspire this person to kind of wake them up and being a little bit more romantic. So always think a little romantic, but I wouldn't move too quickly. Make sure the time is right if you're just meeting them. Some of you who already with this person, you may be experiencing some of this. If you haven't been, you're likely going to with this person, because you're going to teach each other things. And I love that energy. So this person's really, it's all about I'm a spirit having a human experience. I'm here to get closer to love. So there they are, getting closer to love, exploring their feelings and emotions. So it's about experiencing, you see. You're going to share experiences with each other that make this, it's going to draw you closer romantically, absolutely. But you see the building, the dedicated, it's definitely going to take both of you to make this work. So if there's something that needs to be said, say it with kindness, be playful about it, be chill about it, okay? And just talk to this person, and then just kind of leave it with them. Just kind of pull back and leave it with them. They will think about it, because this is definitely a person who's not afraid to learn new things. Okay. So they are definitely, they are someone who likes someone to speak the truth, to stay in their integrity as well. So I feel they have that. They have a lot of integrity. I feel like it's really important. It's something they look for. So there you go. It's definitely going to get closer to love here. There's going to be a learning experience between you and this person. So look at it as an adventure and just go with it. So take care. I'm going to pause, clean up, and bring out the green bird third deck. All right, here we are. Deck number 3, the green bird in the nest. Just put it right there. So I'm going to flip these over. And we have the ant spirit for your next serious relationship. So this is kind of like the 3 of Pentacles, only we just have 2 people here. And we have watching the clouds, lie back, rest and relax. Ooh, okay. Blossom. The world cosmos. What do I have here? Okay. Openness. 7 of Ariel, 3 of Raphael, going forward, the Chariot, the Cucumber, which is emotion. Yeah, we got some extra ones here. We have the Eight of Fire and the Star, and this is the one that waits until the end. So actually, we'll just put these up here. I'm just going to put this one up here, and I'm going to put these here. All right. Bunch of random cards. So we have the Ant Spirit. So it's time to collaborate. So it's about two people working together to build something. It's two people, you know, looking to see if each other, watching to see, you know, if you have things in common, if you're compatible. I do think there's an energy of just kind of chilling. I feel this is going to start out kind of chill, kind of relaxed. So it's definitely an energy of just being patient. Okay. And I do see something starting to blossom. So there's definitely fire here. Something's going to blossom and develop. There's going to be some kind of growth. You see this energy, letting things evolve, just letting it be. So there's no, you know, and I see the Chariot. So what it's telling me is what we have is somebody who, don't try to control this, okay? Don't try to control this. Don't try to make it move faster than it's meant. I feel like it's either yourself or you're dealing with someone who's just kind of chill about it. They're just let it blossom and let it evolve. Let it be. Let it just evolve naturally, you see, and just see where it goes. That's this person. They're just chilling, looking to see if you're compatible, if you have things in common, you know, but there's definitely something building here. So you're going to collaborate, you see. It's going to take both of you. And I do see this energy of being open. So what is this? Oh, the Seven of Ariel. So this is like the Seven of Pentacles. So just be patient. Takes this person time to kind of open up emotionally, you see, because it's about openness. So this is someone, just let it evolve. Don't try to control it. I do think they're trying not to be ruled by their emotions. They're just chilling about it. They're pretty relaxed. They are a little bit of a dreamer because they're looking at this, you know, energy of the ant spirit. You know, they're just sort of fantasizing about the things you have in common, where this is going and going down this path. See, they start to get some feelings. Something starts to blossom. So if you're patient with this person, okay, or vice versa, I feel this could go somewhere, but it's about investing wisely. This person's kind of wise, you know. They want to invest in the right person that they, you know, they can relax with and chill. I do think they have that energy where they like to just kick back and, you know, they're a little bit of a dreamer, watching clouds. So, yeah. And then I see the Three of Raphael. That's like the Three of Cups. So there's definitely positive energy. It may take this person time to introduce you to their friends and their family. They may like to just spend time alone with you at first until they're sure. This is definitely a person who is a little careful what they invest in. Okay, so it's saying to have patience with this person. I feel like your patience will definitely pay off. Just chill, spend that time with this person, you know, work together. There's definitely going to be a need for some cooperation and compromise here. I feel they will compromise, absolutely. But I feel they kind of want to spend time alone with you to get to know you, to look at all, you know, because they're definitely in that fantasy mode where they kind of look at that. These are the things they watch for, I guess. Yeah. Three of Raphael. So yeah, I feel there is definitely some point here where this person will introduce you to their friends. It likely will happen in levels, but it's going to keep moving forward. You see, it's going to keep moving forward. Down this path you go till things become clear. So it takes this person a little time to open up. They likely control their emotions, don't want to be, you know, running amok, letting their emotions get the best of them. But the emotions are there. They're just going to kind of stay in control of it here. There it is right here, the emotion. So they're definitely pretty watery. Lovely. And then, yeah, then things will start to speed up. There we go. We have the Eight of Fire. See, events start moving at a fast pace. Delays will be over. A lot of things will happen at once. So once this person's sure, and they want to know you're invested as well, that you're willing to cooperate, compromise, that you have, I think it's more about the things you have in common. Are you compatible? You know, do you get along? Is it chill? Can you relax when they want to relax, you know? So I feel like it's pretty good. I don't feel it's an energy of anyone tried to control anything, but definitely don't try to control the speed at which this goes. Because if you do, this person will take control and take off in the other direction because we have the Star here. So it's about having faith. Okay, just it's an energy of faith with the Star here. I'll just read it. So it is happy times Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So it has to do with the path. You're on a path with this person. These are the things that need to be looked at. So I do think it's serious. I actually feel this is going to speed up. This is an energy with this person, like, hey, you're pretty compatible. You're everything they could probably hope for and dream for. So lovely. But if you try to control this person, I don't see them being a runner, but I do see them possibly pulling back. Okay, so just be patient with this person. Just chill, I feel. I do think this is going to move forward. I feel that when the time is right, this person feels everything's good. They'll introduce you with their friends and family. In fact, it's likely going to happen all at once. And then things are going to really take off. So, yeah, if you really want this person, this is your hopes and dreams. Keep the faith, okay? Keep the faith that they are invested. They will show you they're invested by spending a lot of, I feel, one-on-one time. They will compromise in some ways. They're not trying to control anything, but they will show you they're invested. I feel it's just an energy of just being patient for a bit. They'll open up when they're ready emotionally. This will evolve. This will change. So it's an energy of this person where something all of a sudden clicks. They start to feel those emotions and all that passion, you see, and they start to feel on top of the world, you see, and that's when they're going to open up. So likely it'll just happen. It'll happen suddenly with this person out of the blue, and then they'll just want to bring you into their social circle, friends and family. They'll be taking you out in public and kind of wanting to show you off a little bit by the looks of it. But they are deeply emotional. If they don't come across that way at first, they're just kind of trying not to let their feelings run amok. They definitely don't want to come on too strong either, I feel, so that you run away, because they kind of look at that, they kind of look at it. They want this to work. I can see it. They do, because right here we've already got the blossoming and the fantasizing. But this person knows to chill. So you'll have to chill out with this person a little bit and just kind of let it be. Just let it happen. Let it see where it goes. If you don't feel that you're compatible or not interested, then you go your separate ways. But I don't see it happening. In fact, I see some wishes and dreams being fulfilled here. I feel like if you invest and you wait patiently, let them know you are invested. I feel that's the thing. Let them know that you're interested, but don't try to control it. Don't be over emotional. Okay? Just do it in a nice, chill way. Really nice energy here. The Three of Raphael is interesting because I do think this person, you and this person, like if you haven't met them, you might meet them through some people or somewhere in your community. You might have a few people in your social circle that you know, but I definitely feel you're going to meet someplace, somewhere near your community. It's not going to be, I don't feel long distance by any stretch. It's possible with the world being here. But I really feel that's more about just letting it evolve, letting it develop. But I got to tell you, I think this person's, I actually feel right off the get-go they're really into you, but more than likely vice versa. But I feel it's just an energy of not controlling it. They want this to be successful, you see. And if you want it to be, you see, you have to rein in those emotions. And I feel like it definitely will. I think it'll just speed right up. Like a lot will happen at once. They'll just, all of a sudden, this person's going to be ready to just bring you right into their life. And actually, to be honest, for some of you, it could happen a lot faster than it kind of looks like here, to be honest. This person kind of has a little bit of fear here with the moon, of a kind of opening up too much. It's possible this is somebody who's been with someone they weren't compatible. They may have lost control of their emotions because they had feelings for someone and that person took off in the other direction. You see, a lot of people like to just chill on that stuff just for a little while until they're sure. Everybody kind of processes, their emotions and feelings and all the things that they like or don't like when they meet someone. I actually feel there's going to, I feel like when you have some dates with this person, that's where, when you start, I actually feel you're going to have some dates right off the get-go, but I actually think you're going to do more one-on-one. But I could be wrong. I mean, I can kind of see it both ways here. But I feel if you get out there, if they do introduce you to their friends and family quickly, or fairly quickly. You definitely are going to know this is moving forward. You see that path. You're going to be on a bit of a path here. See, this is also about the path. So, yeah, I think you're actually going to really get each other, to be honest. I actually feel like you're really going to get each other. I feel it's just a matter of not trying to control anything, because you don't want to lose control. You don't want to be too emotional or, really put yourself out that way. It might be just a little bit too much, because it is possible they could take off in the other direction, but I feel it's something you probably are already going to know if you're seeing them, to just kind of be patient with them about opening up. Be patient about opening up with them too. Kind of waiting. It's about waiting for the right time, doing everything at the right time, investing wisely, and it will pay off. So I'm going to grab this other card here. So my vibes speak louder than words. Yeah, so this person's going to be showing you more that they're invested, okay? I do feel they want this to be successful. They want this to move forward, but their vibes speak louder than their words. So the way they are going to be conducting themselves, this very chill, see, you may feel, oh no, they're kind of too chill about this. They're not introducing my friends and family into friends and family right away. We're not getting out there and showing each other off. And, you might feel, oh, they're not that into you. But they actually are, because their vibe is going to speak very loud. You see, they're going to want to spend one-on-one with you. I feel it's going to be one-on-one at first. Yeah, their vibe, the way they conduct themselves, they will show you they're invested. They'll find ways to show you, and they will compromise. Okay, but I'll tell you one thing about them. I have to be honest. They will not bend over backwards to let somebody else control them either. So there's definitely going to be a need for balance here. That star is definitely about that energy. So do let go of anything that doesn't serve you in this relationship. Let go of the things that don't serve you, and that could be the lack of patience. And maybe it's themselves, like I say. Maybe this person's learned to kind of let go of that need to control by, connecting emotionally. There's a lot of emotions here. And again, cooperation and compromise, if they fight really hard not to share their feelings because they, feel it's too mushy for them, whatever kind of person they are. It's also that energy of releasing that. So it could go either way. Depends who you are in this reading, who they are. But this is your collective energy. So the vibes, my vibes speak louder than my words. So there's definitely butterflies here. So I feel this person's definitely fantasizing. Looking to see all the things you have in common, if you're compatible. They definitely want to build. They definitely want to go down this path. I can see it. At first they just chill. But that blossoming, that's what I like. You're gonna know this person's going to have that that energy about them where they really like being with you. Just pay attention and you'll see. Don't assume because they're not rushing to all the other aspects that they're not invested, because I feel that they are. They definitely will need to know you are too. Okay. Definitely, because I see hopes and dreams here with the star. Two people showing each other that you value each other. You value time spent together. Okay, it doesn't have to be super emotional. Just control that part of it a little bit. I do see you talking and being able to talk very passionately with this person about the things that you enjoy doing, the things you're passionate about. They definitely like to talk. So, yeah, talking's not their issue. It's just they will talk about feelings. They're just going to keep them in control. They're not going to let them run amok. Yeah, very nice energy though. I feel it's just kind of how it's going to go. I do think this could go somewhere. I think it'll kind of evolve in stages. I think you'll spend 2 or 3, have a couple of dates, likely away from people. Not necessarily. You could meet them at an event. You could meet them someplace at an event or through people. It's possible. But that's where it'll probably stay for a bit. till they're ready to take this a little further. But once they do, it's going to go really fast. No more delays, nothing, zoom, okay? So, all right, so chill, relax, and then just enjoy the ride with this person. Enjoy just spending time with them and let them know you value spending time with them. They will show you they value you. They will show you, they will let you know that, guaranteed. Okay, because they do want it to be successful. They want this to go somewhere, especially once they get to this part here, when they start to become clear that there is this, something is evolving between you, when they become clear that they're ready to open up. Okay, they'll start to show you they value you, they see your worth. I think it's going to be both of you kind of doing this together, kind of in stages, which is generally pretty normal how it goes for a lot of people. So take care. I wish you guys the very best, and we'll see you soon.